Thank you again, Dr. Christian, for having me here today with this august group of panelists. And um, looking at the economy, interestingly enough, entering this 2020 in January, we were one of the best performing regions in the country. And we were growing faster out of the top 53 mid-sized metros. We were number 3 or 4. And however, there were economic clouds on the horizon before COVID in terms of falling oil prices and with Sigma water allocation restrictions. But we are, as we all know, very resilient in terms of our upward mobility, and we talk about our authenticity and just dedication to work and hard work, and we saw in some of the most recent studies, we were ranked as the 14th least vulnerable region in the country to COVID, and that's out of 385 metros. Why is that? Well, mainly it's because of our incredible economic diversity. And if you look at Kern County as a whole, and that means from Ridgecrest to Taft to McFarland, down to Arvin, et cetera, we are incredibly blessed to have the STEM jobs of all industries. And that means logistics, aerospace, defense, energy, healthcare, and value-added ag. So contrary to most beliefs, we are actually very diverse. We have 2 legs of the stool, meaning oil and ag, but we have just really blossomed in terms of our the STEM jobs that really, shout out to BC. Industrial automation is critical. Most of the projects we have fall in the line of logistics, value-added ag, and manufacturing, and we've seen incredible work done at BC, rolling up your sleeves, as well as healthcare, to help provide the workforce of the future. So getting back to the issues that we face, we're seeing unemployment rates start to trickle up, and you probably saw that the Federal Reserve today forecasted 30% decline in GDP, and that would be in the second quarter. But then hopefully, as was mentioned by Vince, hopefully this will be a V-shaped curve versus a U-shaped curve, where you see bounce back in the third quarter and fourth quarter. And obviously for the US, but looking at Kern County, we have really strong dynamics, really strong public-private partnership that is pursuing economic growth. And I also want to talk about East and West Kern. I know BC has been one of the important groups that has brought East and West together. With the earthquake in Ridgecrest last July, $4 billion of money is coming into that area. And they are looking in West Kern, frankly, for folks, maybe displaced workers, welders, et cetera, to come out to Ridgecrest. And this is, I believe, the secret to Kern County's future success, and that East and West working together. And I'm really, impressed by the public-private partnerships. So just as well understanding that. Also, Dr. Christian, we really appreciate your support. We have started an initiative. JP Lake is co-founder with myself. JP Lake with C-Corps, and it's called KITE, and it's the Kern Initiative for Talent and Entrepreneurship. And we present it down in Newport at the National Association of Community College Entrepreneurship. And we know that the secret to economic growth, sustainability, is startup activity. And Kern County, Bakersfield was recently ranked 5th out of 400 metros. We're starting to get traction. How do you control your own destiny? You grow your own companies. So we're fortunate to have large companies across the spectrum, but if your entrepreneurial ecosystem is not strong, then you're going to fall behind. So we're excited. KITE, gokite.org, a little plug for that. But again, recognizing BC, recognizing, and Dr. Christian recognizing, as we got that program out of the gates. And so more to come on that, but it takes, the regions are successful based on the entrepreneurs there of the local community.